Good morning, Believe Nation. It's Evan. My one word is believe, and I believe in people more than they believe in themselves. And my sincere hope is that if you see in yourself what I see in you, you'll be able to change the planet. So to help you on your journey, today's message is become irreplaceable. Over to you, Priyanka Chopra.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
When I was very young, I was 19 and I was doing first few movies, I remember that the producer just said, well, she can't work it out, it's fine, we'll just cast someone else. Girls are replaceable. Subconsciously, it really worked on my mind. And I started picking up parts which were strong, which were not just the damsel in distress waiting for someone to rescue me. Now, 13, 15 years later, the movies that I do, I'm irreplaceable.
If you want to be a success in whatever you're doing, then you have to be so good at it that you're irreplaceable. If I can swap out your product or your service with somebody else's really easily, then you're never going to stand out. You're never going to really build a successful business. It's going to be a race down to the bottom for price. If I can't tell the difference between what you're selling and what your competitors are selling, then I'm just going to go with whoever is the cheapest. And that's where a lot of entrepreneurs are playing. Now, price is always going to be important, but it's not always the most important thing for a majority of a lot of customers. You just haven't done your job to stand out enough. I think it's also really important to balance your ego with your humbleness. I think it's important to have both. I think a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of people play on one side of the spectrum and not enough of the other. And so a lot of entrepreneurs, we don't have enough ego, we don't have enough pride, we don't have enough confidence in ourselves to go out and charge what we're worth, to feel like we're worthy. I think a lot of entrepreneurs could boost their prices 20, 25, 30% and not see a dip in their customers. I think too many entrepreneurs just underprice themselves because they don't have enough confidence in what they're selling and what they're doing. I think too, though, you balance it with humbleness. Because if you are not humble, then you'll never grow and you'll never learn and you never try to get better and you never try to keep improving because you think you know everything. And so if I look at my YouTube channel as an example, I've had a number of conversations with different people talking about my channel. And often it'll start with me saying all the things that I want to work on, right? Like I need to get better, I need to create better content, I need to make 3 solid videos a day that people love, and every series is leading to growth for the channel and is having a big impact on the audience reached. And a lot of times the natural reaction from people will be to try to be supportive and say, well, you're making 3 videos a day. Like I'm making 1 a week, or I struggle to make 1 a week. Like you're already doing great. You're already having such a big impact. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. And this is where the danger comes in. Because if I just live to their expectations, and I'm just some big fish in this tiny pond, it's easy to feel good about myself, right? It's easy to say, well, you know, you're right. If I compare myself to all these other YouTube channels where they're making 1 video a week, and that's really hard and that's really good for them, then I lower my standards to where they're at and what they see as excellent. Where for me, I have greater standards for myself. And so I push myself to want to do more. I believe the editing can be better. I believe the filming can be better. I believe I can be better. I believe the content we have can be better. Everything can always be better. And I'll push myself to go out and do it. And at the same time, I think my channel is the greatest YouTube channel, period. I think my channel is a gift to humanity. I think if a YouTube channel was going to win a Nobel Prize, it should be my channel. I love my channel. I consume my own channel more than any other channel, and I think it's a gift to humanity. I do. I believe that. And it needs to get a lot better, right? So embracing both sides. And so I think feeling that same way about your business, feeling like the work that you're doing can always get better, can always improve. You can improve your skills and your hustle and your drive and how much practice you put in and energy, and there's always something new to learn. You're never done learning. As soon as you stop learning, you're done. And you're also providing a lot of value. You have a great product or a great service. There's a lot of love that goes in. There's a noticeable difference between you and somebody else, the rest of your competition. Feeling that, because if you don't feel that, your customers won't feel that either. If somebody gets on the call with you or meets with you and you can't, with pride, explain why you're different and why you're better, and for them to see that result, if they can't see it, they're not going to pay you more. They're not going to pick you over somebody else. And that means ultimately that you can't grow your business as big as it should be. It's the balance. Humbleness plus ego / confidence become irreplaceable. So the question today is, I'm curious, what is the thing that makes you irreplaceable? What's so special, unique, different about your business that nobody else can do just like you? Leave it down in the comments below. I'm really curious to find out. And also, if you leave a comment within the first couple hours of this video going live, you have a chance of winning one of our 2 daily prizes. I also want to give a quick shout out to Dev Godfrey. Dev, thank you so much for picking up a copy of my book and doing the review on your channel for your audience, Care Nation, for doing the interview with Lily, and all the love and support you've given for my book, Your One Word. I really appreciate it, man, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed the read. Thank you guys again for watching. I believe in you. I hope you continue to believe in yourself and whatever your one word is. Much love, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning for another shot of Espresso.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso, keep me going.
You know, in your life, you will start a job, and this is what I say to every single new person coming into Pixar. No matter what you do, make yourself indispensable to that organization. Make yourself indispensable. Where people, after you're done with your job, people cannot imagine the place without you. And without asking for a thing, your career will be set.
You can be a history maker, or you can be liked by everyone around you. You can't be both. I mean, the very nature of living your personal greatness and doing something otherworldly in our world of ours means you're going to have to think differently from the majority. You're going to have to install the habits and routines that most people don't do. You're going to have to live, talk, breathe, walk, work, produce, create in a way that most people who are card-carrying members of the cult of mediocrity just don't buy into. I mean, you look at most people out on the world today, and this is not judging, this is just reporting. But they're addicted to entertainment, they love gossiping, they're negative, they're toxic. Anyone who wants to do anything great, they want to bring them down, they dismiss the game changers, and they're just coasting through life. And so the very nature of you stepping up your game, living your greatest potential, owning your craft, dominating your field, and living a life that's legendary means you're going to have to leave the 5% and make a decision to live as very few people do. And what does that mean? It means you're going to be laughed at. It means you're going to be ridiculed. It means you're going to be misunderstood because leadership is a lonely sport. And it means you just might be hated.
If you want another amazing video highlighting excellence in the Indian community, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.